Call 2-1, mamy ślady i plamę krwi.
W Polsce nie płacił alimentów i poleciał do Stanów i policjantem został. Puchar za drugie miejsce w zawodach strzeleckich. Oż ty kurwa, coś jest nie tak. Gdzie jesteś, Gabriel? Proszę bardzo. Czarne blachy. Skradzione tablice. Policjanci skorumpowani. Nielegalne biznesy. Tak naprawdę zamknąłbym ich wszystkich. I normalnie tak z młynkiem lecieli. Z pieprzem.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight. Solve cases, right, wrong.
Czy będzie GTA dzisiaj? Bo widziałem, że tam parę osób pytało. Zobaczymy jeszcze, ale myślę, że tak.
No city on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Czyli jak ktoś spieprzył, to faktycznie, czyli uciekł. Aha. Napad na bank.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from 14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Ojciec Logana Cappuccino. Kasetkę robi. Jedziemy. Pacyfik? Normalnie robiony?
Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh fuck. Chłop bez maski w ogóle. Jaki fail.
Find some cover. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in here.
Yeah.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Sprawdzę teren. Czysto.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Znaczy ja wiem, ciągnie cię w dół, Cole, ten partner. Nie chce robić śledztw.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I
Wiem,
need your
Włodek, wiem.
opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Będziemy mieli w tej gierce dużo takich właśnie
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso.
przerywników.
With some people,
Zwolnienie warunkowe.
chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends. Their personalities got in the way.
Dziwne, była akcja z napadem na banki i nie jest kontynuowana? W sensie nie ma śledztwa?
And Kelso
Po prostu zabici ludzie i tyle?
could never walk
Barbur, dziękuję serdecznie. Ziomson, dziękuję, Big Smoke. Dawid,
well, it's a shame you don't like
Ewusia,
talking
dziękuję
about
bardzo.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can
A admin cofnął, tak? Bo fail RP poszło.
I know that bomb.
Mieli wolny odjazd.
I put him away before he jumped parole.
O,
Get after him,
o.
Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bauer, stop!
Zatrzymaj się, kurwa!
Why you watch it?
kurwa.
Powers, hold it right there. Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire.
A,
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
dobra, jednak go gonię. Chciałem się cofnąć, kurwa, po gnata.
Give it up, Wendell.
Gdzie on jest? Spina się po rurce. Po pączka. Dziadek Cappuccino ucieka, zaraz krzak RP będzie. O, widziałem go, zeskoczył.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Stój, Bowers. Nie masz kurwa szans.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
O!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
A! Jak dziecko porobione. Bomba na banie, kończymy balet. A, dawaj, Bowers. Chodź. No chodź do mnie, Bowers. O, pokaż co potrafisz. Pokaż. Oła. O.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely.
Była,
He's got a hole in
Frodo.
his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time.
Kark złamany.
This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel.
Złamałem mu kark jedną ręką.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oho, Kelso zjebał egzaminy. W biały dzień.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
O!
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Chłopie, żyjesz?
Crowded street.
Żyjesz? Ile widzisz palców? Czujesz, jak cię dotykam w ramię? A w klatkę piersiową? Tutaj? Czujesz? Jak cię lewą rękę smyram? Kurwa, chyba nie żyję. Ah, fuck. Powiedz mi, czy żyjesz. Nie? Trudno. Sigaleta. Kwit depozytowy na perłowe kolczyki wystawiony przez Bank Arcadia. Bank Arcadia, Galeta, adres. Article. Kolczyki. 52,50. Pokaż mi jeszcze buzię.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Chyba wszystko, co? Tylko ten papier mamy. Raczej tak. Myślałem, że coś w ustach ma, ale chyba nie. Dobra, czyli musimy tutaj obczaić. Przeszukaj lokację. Okej, pogadać z nimi mogę. Porozmawiać z cywilami, możesz od nich uzyskać wiele przydatnych informacji. Mhm. Oho.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okej. Z państwem mogę porozmawiać?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Galleta. Sprzedawczyni w sklepie obuwniczym. Naoczny świadek morderstwa Gage'a. Relacja mrocznego świadka. Naocznego świadka.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Chuja tnie. No patrz jak oszukuje, patrz, zobacz jaka zestresowana. Jeśli uważasz, że świadek kłamie, możesz to udowodnić? Wciśnij trzeba oskarżyć świadka o kłamstwo. Przejrzyj notatnik. Użycie broni, kwit depozytowy. Pistolet. Co ona powiedziała przed chwilą? Kłamie? Poczekaj, mamy tutaj to co powiedziała. Mam w zwyczaju chodzić po sklepach przerwy. Wiadomiłem to akurat w sklepie, gdy mój szef pan Gage wpadł do środka i zaczął wrzeszczeć, że się spóźniłem. I wróciliśmy tu. Byłam wściekła, szłam z przodu. Wtedy usłyszałam strzały. Odwróciłem się, zobaczyłem jak pan Gage upada na chodnik. Romantyczne objęcie? Dobra. Oskarż, zakwestionuj, uwierz. No kurwa, kłamiesz w chuj.
You're lying, Miss Cole'a. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
No właśnie... Wybierz swojego notatnik dowód, który potwierdza kłamstwo. Wybierz kwit depozytowy w charakterze dowodu.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Cole'a. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder
Whoa.
investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okej, domniemany sprawca.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did.
Kalu.
Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and
To
turned
prawda.
and walked away.
Wrzucił broń do kosza. Jeśli uważasz, że świadek kłamie, ale nie możesz tego udowodnić, wybierz zakwestionuj. Dobra, to na razie gierka nam Kwestionujemy to? Kwestionujemy.
You're making me angry, Miss Cole'a. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things. Wait!
O nie!
That isn't everything. You haven't got it all.
Brzydko powiedziała. Przebieg zbrodni. Zapytajmy jeszcze ją o przebieg zbrodni.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Cole'a?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Jeśli uważasz, że świadek mówi prawdę, wybierz uwierz. Okej. No to jest taki proste. Zobacz, jak patrzy ładnie. Chociaż? Dobra. Uwierzymy jej. To gierka nas prowadzi.
Need you to concentrate, Miss Cole'a. Even minor details can become important later on.
Słyszałem jeden wystrzał, potem kolejny, później jeszcze 3. Bardzo szybki, jeden z drugim 5.
And then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Intuicja pomoże ci. Okej.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Dzięki. Okej, czyli możemy używać intuicji również.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Wykorzystuj punkty intuicji, by wykrywać poszlaki i dowody. Intuicja, pokaż poszlaki. Okej, wydałem wszystkie, tak? A, łuski.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
I to 5, tak jak powiedziała.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Ja coś tutaj jeszcze... No kosz na śmieci, wiem, że tam jest broń. Ale już ja ją wziąłem i ją odłożyłem, więc chyba nie mam tutaj nic do roboty, tak szczerze. Byłem przy koszu na śmieci. Lecimy chyba do jubilera od razu. Sklep z bronią palną, a może najpierw Najpierw do sklepu z bronią palną, żeby zobaczyć... czyja to jest broń. A później do jubilerskiego. Chociaż może w sumie najpierw do jubilera, żeby gościu nie zdążył uciec za daleko. Ale dobra, wybraliśmy, że najpierw sprawdzimy, czyja to broń. Ale może nam spierdzielić, no. Dobra, jedziemy do jubilera. Boże, do gunstoru, do ammunition. Oż ty kurde. Pojedziemy szybko, to nam nie spieprzy. Oho, jesteśmy.
Next left.
Sklep z bronią palną. 14:36.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Witam.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Aha. Kalu.
Kalu.
Od razu.
Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Proszę bardzo, od razu wiedział też, o co chodzi, nie? Siema, czy ktoś pracuje tu na elektrowni? No ja czasami dorabiam. Co tam chcesz wiedzieć? Katka, czemu jesteś czarno-biały? Katka, bo w końcu chciałem dla ciebie zrobić coś mrocznego. Cele. Przeszukaj miejsce zbrodni, sprawdź sklep jubilerski. Dobra, czyli po prostu lokacje. I sklep jubilerski, tam się udajemy. Sklep jubilerski, miejsce pracy podejrzanego Edgara Kalu, który jest prawdopodobnie mordercą. Według zeznań świadków, broń, którą znaleźliśmy w koszu na śmieci, należy bezpośrednio do niego, więc nie robimy nic innego, jak tylko odpalamy bomby i jedziemy do jubilera. Let's go! Proszę bardzo, Katka. Ty, dobrze się jeździ tutaj. Zobacz, normalnie Los Santos, nie? Tutaj Pacyfik jest niedaleko. O, fuck. Sprawdźcie mi, z którego to jest gierka, bo ona wygląda naprawdę nieźle. Z 2011. Czyli ma 10 lat.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch? Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Tak czułem. Tak, żem czuł. Aha. Edgarze Kalu!
Kalu, get back here! I love these witnesses. Everyone's a dog.
Aha. Wiem, o co chodzi, wiem, o co chodzi. Muszę przytrzymać na nim jak najdłużej się da.
Too late,
I teraz.
Stop or I will shoot. Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Jak się uśmiechnął.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the
Przesłuchanie.
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Przemocą.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming.
Dobra, nie ma podpowiedzi, sami działamy.
And the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps.
Ma się
This is your
przyznać.
chance. Don't fail me.
Aha, to jest ten moment, w którym przełożony ci mówi, to jest twoja szansa, nie spierdol tego. Lecimy.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
No dobra. Za dużo pytań do niego nie mamy. A jaki mamy materiał dowodowy? Użycie broni palnej. Incydent z użyciem broni palnej, w którego wyniku zginął mężczyzna. Kwit depozytowy. Jeśli wesprzesz oskarżenie niewłaściwym dowodem, stracisz na wiarygodności, przez co świadek będzie skłonny bardziej do kłamania. Okej. Kwit depozytowy na perłowe kolczyki został wystawiony przez Bank Arcadia na nazwisko C. Galepa. Pistolet FN Browning należący do niego. Zidentyfikowanie podejrzanego. Everetta Gage. Możliwy motyw na tle religijnym. Łuski kalibru 32. Serwisowane narzędzia zbrodni. Serwisował u niego te broni. Okej. Wracamy. Proszę bardzo. Kłótnia z Gage'em.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
No kłamie w chuj.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Dobra. I co? Który dowód? Zidentyfikowanie, nie? Świadek. Za pomocą spacji obserwuj. Oż ty kurwa. Patrz na jaką bombę na ciebie przy ten. Zobacz. Everetta Gage, kojarzysz kobietę? Zeznała przeciwko tobie, kurwa.
We know all about the argument. Miss Cole'a made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Możliwy motyw o tle religijnym.
Let's change the subject.
Pości pan?
Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nie wiesz o czym mówię?
You're lying, Kalu.
Kłamiesz.
I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dobra, i co? Teraz albo możliwy motyw na tle religijnym, albo kwit depozyto... Kwit. Dobra, bierzemy kwit.
I'm done with you.
No kurwa,
Go
niewłaściwa!
flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of
O
yourself.
nie!
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Fuck!
Get back in there and raise some lunch, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Czyli to obróciliśmy się o 360.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard.
Reset był.
Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Jak nie mogę? Jak nie mogę?
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
Teraz mu powiem o tej broni. Ale nie wiem, czy nie zakwestionować tego. Zakwestionować, no bo mamy tam w dowodach możliwy motyw na tle religijnym i możemy go oskarżyć o hasło i powiedzieć o tym. I chyba tak zrobię. Oskarż o kłamstwo.
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money.
Zobaczymy. I wybierzemy motyw na tle religijnym. Jak nie, no to chuj. Gdzie to było? Cyk.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Czemu to nie dowód, jak to mam w materiale dowodowym? No dobra, spokojnie, daj mi proszę jeszcze jedną szansę. Jeszcze jedną szansę. Reset.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Kłamiesz.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
Nie biorę pistoletu na razie.
You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Dobra.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cole'a?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Cole'a.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Cole'a.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Cole'a?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Zakwestionowałem.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Cole'a?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Cole'a, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Już?
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now.
Za pierwszym, kochani.
But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Awansik, proszę bardzo. Za pierwszym. Ale powiem wam szczerze... Oho. Zajebiście. Patrol ukończony. Zastanawiam się, czemu na przesłuchaniu nie wyciągnęliśmy najmocniejszego argumentu, który mieliśmy, czyli po prostu dowodu, w sensie narzędzia zbrodni na niego. Nie wiem czemu.